This is Decoded, AI for Everyone, the podcast that makes sense of artificial intelligence, not just in your pocket, but in your world.
Here's what you need to know.
Based on available information,
experts say
This is the likely explanation.
Everything sounds clear, authoritative, helpful. Let me ask you something. Everything you've read, watched, or listened to today, how much of it do you think was influenced by AI? Not fully created, just influenced. The tone of an article, the summary of a story, the image you scrolled past, the video you watched, the colours adjusted, the lighting enhanced, the message refined. That lake you saw online? It's probably not that blue in real life. And that's the point. We're not just interacting with information anymore. We're interacting with information that has been shaped. This is Decoded, AI for Everyone. I'm Joel Leslie, and today we're exploring something subtle but important. When AI becomes the voice that explains the world to us, what happens to trust? We've never verified everything ourselves. We rely on journalists, experts, institutions, friends, search engines. This is normal. It's how society works. We delegate trust. We assume that someone else has done the checking, the research, the verification. Trust has always been shared. What's changed isn't that we rely on others, it's who or what we're relying on. AI now summarizes information, answers questions, explains complex topics, generates content, curates what we see. And often, it does this without clearly showing where the information came from. We move from, I trust this source, to, I trust this answer. That's a subtle shift, but it matters. Most of the concern around AI focuses on obvious fakes, deepfakes, fabricated videos, synthetic voices. But that's not where the real risk sits for most people. The more common issue is something quieter. Information that is mostly true, slightly incomplete, subtly reframed, confidently presented. It sounds right. It feels reasonable. It's just not entirely accurate. And because it's plausible, we don't question it. This isn't just about news or politics. It shows up in everyday life. Images online are enhanced. Lighting is adjusted. Colours are intensified. Moments are curated. That place you saw on social media? It might be real, but it's been optimised, refined, improved. AI makes this easier, faster, more scalable. So we're not just seeing reality, we're seeing a version of reality. Now zoom out slightly. In times of uncertainty, economic pressure, global tension, conflict, information matters more. Narratives matter more. What people believe can shape decisions. AI can accelerate this. Not necessarily through obvious deception, but through selective emphasis, repeated framing, confident summaries, scaled messaging. Content that feels grounded in reality, but is subtly shaped. This isn't new, but it's now faster, more personalised, and harder to detect. Let's bring this back to everyday life. Most of us use AI in simple ways. We ask questions. We summarise articles. We look for quick explanations. We compare options. We learn something new. And most of the time, we accept the answer. Not because we've verified it, and not always because we consciously trust the system, but because it sounds right, clear, confident, sufficient. That's trust by proxy. We're not evaluating the source, we're accepting the output. And over time, that shifts something subtle. We move from, I trust this source, to, this answer feels good enough. So what do we do with this? A few simple habits can help. First, ask where the information comes from, even if it's just a quick check. Second, look for more than one perspective, especially on important topics. Third, be cautious of answers that feel too neat. Real-world issues are often more complex. Fourth, occasionally go to the source. Read beyond the summary. And finally, notice when something feels designed to persuade, because tone matters as much as content. This isn't about rejecting AI. AI increases access to information. It helps people understand complex topics. It makes knowledge more available. That's a positive shift. But there's also a responsibility, not just from the systems, but from us, to stay engaged, to remain curious, to question occasionally. Because trust isn't something we outsource completely. It's something we participate in. AI can help us make sense of the world. It can explain, summarise, and simplify. But it can also shape how that world appears to us. And if we stop asking where information comes from, we may not notice when our trust has shifted. Next time on Decoded, we explore something quite profound. The invisible layer beneath all of this. The systems, defaults, and design choices quietly shaping decisions behind the scenes. This is the shift in AI no one saw coming. Building your AI stack. From tools to values and agency. What is prioritised and who or what does what? This is Decoded, AI for everyone. For tools, resources, and AI prompting guides, visit promptengineeringcookbook.com. Thanks for listening. I'm Joel Leslie. Stay aware, stay intentional, stay human.